So who do you think is stronger? DBS Broly or DBZ Broly? Which one, pitted against each other, would stand on top? Which one would win the fight? Well, everyone probably will have a very similar answer, but in this video, in this Dragon Ball fan manga, you may be surprised as to a trait that gives DBZ Broly this strange advantage.
Prepare yourself, dancing.
If you are new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you never miss a video. These are today's hashtag end of video squad winners. If you would like to join them, make sure to watch till the very end of this video. Drop a comment with the hashtag end of video squad with a chance to be featured in my next video. So I have to give a huge shout out to the Dragon Ball Guy 75, or as he goes by now, Jester, who is my Dragon Ball fan manga sensei. He is the leader of the Dragon Ball fan manga Discord, whose link I always have in my description. But I also am going to promote the Facebook page so that Facebook page can get more love. I'm going to have it in the top comment. Go ahead and check it out, as well as the description. The team over there is doing the Lord's work on bringing Dragon Ball fan mangas from Japan and translating them, making it so we can enjoy them as well. And this is where I found this fan manga and the newest part to Young Gigi's dream matchup. Jester sent this to me a little bit ago, but I haven't had a chance to read it. Now that I have, guys, this has the best explanation as to the differences between Legend Broly and Ikari Broly. This is truly a phenomenal matchup, and honestly, I'm not even boasting about it because this is a brand new video, but this is Young Gigi's best setup, because normally his setups have some errors in it and feel sort of rushed, feel outlandish, like they would never happen. This one seems weirdly enough able to happen. So the entirety of the beginning of the chapter shows the ending of Dragon Ball Super Broly, where Gogeta faces off against Broly, even to the point where Chilai saves Broly. And then we cut to Broly in the DBZ Broly movies, turning into a legendary Super Saiyan, transforming, into legendary Super Saiyan, and then facing off against the Z Fighters. So both these stories are happening at the same time in tandem. We finally get to the very end of the Dragon Ball Super movie where Goku says farewell to Broly. And so this story begins seconds after Goku says goodbye. So now we know exactly what happens after Goku leaves Broly on Vampa. Legend Broly, during the matchup against the Z Fighters, powered up so intensely, so high, that he broke through space-time continuum, through the barriers of reality, which is something that Dragon Ball Z characters have done since Dragon Ball Z. Gotenks has done it, Buu has done it, Broly and Gogeta have done it, and now Legend Broly has done it. And so he's broken right through it and has landed himself on planet Vampa. And not wasting any time, he immediately attacks the only people in the vicinity, which is Broly, Chilai, and Lemo. Yelling for Kakarot, going crazy. This shows some of the stark differences between this Broly and DBS Broly. Because in this story, Ikari Broly comes off as the hero of this tale, while Legend Broly is the antagonist, he is the bad guy, and that is very similar to how Legend Broly was in all the movies. He basically is the bad guy in all those movies, while Ikari Broly is more ambiguous than that. Legend Broly attacks Ikari Broly first and quickly overwhelms him to the point where right away, not wasting any time, Ikari Broly goes into the Ikari form. Now I will take a moment right now just to say that I love the way that Chilai, the way that she is drawn in this fan manga. She is so adorable. I don't know what it is. I think it's her eyes, but they just look so cute. I definitely like Chilai as a character, and in this fan manga, you're gonna love her more, and I know I did. So now it's a straight up fist fight between both Brolys, and it seems like Ikari Broly can handle himself against Legend Broly quite effectively, and this is basically all Young Gigi's fan manga at this point. This is where his directing style, I guess, for the panels and the way the fights go come into full focus. This has been in all his fan mangas. Basically, each panel is blow for blow. One guy gets a hit, the other one gets a hit. But the difference here is that as this is the way it starts, it quickly changes tides because Broly just starts delivering hit after hit. Oh, my bad, wait a second. Ikari Broly starts delivering hit after hit and dodging all of Legend Broly's attacks. And you can tell that each hit he hits Legend Broly with is doing some serious damage. Like, this dude is bruised up right now. This panel in particular, I love how he punches Legend Broly, he goes flying, and those swirls around him, I took that to look like spit coming out of Legend Broly's mouth, similar to what happened when Gogeta bitch slapped Ikari Broly, so I definitely like this panel. And just like that, Legend Broly is down for the count. Gets up, he is pissed, but he is also bloody, he's wounded, and you can tell the stark differences right now between the Ikari form and Legend form. Of course, watching DBS Broly, you know that the Ikari form is formidable, and it basically closed the gaps between all forms, so it would make sense that he would be doing this sort of damage to Legend Broly. So this is where Legend Broly explodes in energy and ki and anger, and even Ikari Broly realizes that this dude's pissed off, but also realizes that his power just jumped and is ever-flowing, overflowing. And this is where Legend Broly comes in and really starts doing some damage. Ikari Broly is surprised at his speed, his strength, and ferocity. Everything the Legend Broly is dishing out to Ikari Broly doesn't seem to be fast enough to deal with it right now. So normally this would be chalked up to Young Gigi's, oh, one combatant gets one over on the other, then vice versa, then a power-up. That's basically how his fan mangas go, and that's probably the weakest part of his fan mangas in my opinion. But in this, it is believable because of this next panel. Young Gigi describes the differences here of Legend Broly and Ikari Broly. So Legend Broly has the power of the legendary Super Saiyan that only comes out every once in 1,000 years. And basically his abilities are that the stronger the opponent he fights, the more his power overflows to reach that same level and reach that same gap. So basically, as we've all known for years and years and years, or we've all speculated for years, Legend Broly is the Hulk. Now, even though Ikari Broly's power rises and overflows in the anime and has similar traits to Legendary Super Saiyan, he is not the Legendary Super Saiyan. He is just one with the Ikari form. And so the biggest difference here is that in this Legendary Saiyan state, Legend Broly can basically meet any gap, while in the state that Ikari Broly is in, he has to go through levels similar to a normal Super Saiyan. So in order for him to catch up to Legend Broly now, he would have to go into his Berserker form, which is what it is basically, as we know from Dragon Ball Super's anime. So Ikari Broly's trying his hardest to combat Legend Broly, and Legend Broly is basically handling this very easily, and the fight is just chaotic. They're clashing at every turn, and it doesn't seem like there is any end in sight. Even after Legend Broly hits Ikari Broly with a finisher that would have killed him or would have killed anybody, Ikari Broly still stands there, but now he is at his limit, and even his friends realize that he is well beyond his limit. So this is where I really enjoy the character of Chilai, because as you guys know from the movie, Chilai don't give a fuck. She'll jump right into any real situation, and even though she has no power, she still jumps in and says what she's got to say. So she breaks up the fight between these two and is basically asking the dude, who are you? Why did you come here? Why are you fighting us? Like, you need to stop this. Ikari Broly realizes this is dangerous, but he is also realizing that he is dating an empowered and strong woman who he can't just tell to go on the sidelines. With that being said, Legend Broly reacts the only way Legend Broly would react, and blasts poor Chilai right through the chest. Legend Broly doesn't give a fuck either. Sheila is down, and we get the best panels that we've seen in any incarnation of Broly, and that is Broly hysterically crying because he just lost the love of his life, his friend, his potential lover, and so he is a complete and utter mess, and he starts exploding in power and goes into his own super powered up form, the Berserker form. This sort of shocks Legend Broly, but I think Legend Broly sort of asked for this. If Ikari Broly can get in here and kill Legend Broly right away, really fast, I think he could stop him from increasing his power to meet Ikari Broly's power. So that is basically the end of the chapter, and we get sort of this recap of what happened, what the events are, similar to Dragon Ball Z, like the announcer from Dragon Ball Z, which was a nice touch. But all in all, I really appreciated the evolution of young GG's storytelling. Of course, it is very similar to other Dream matchups, but there are stark differences that make this one not only more believable, but the explanation to this back and forth and fighting was also more believable. So a more believable young GG story, I can get behind that. Now if you made it to this point of the video, you are now part of the hashtag end of video squad. Thank you so much. Don't forget to drop your comment with the hashtag end of video for a chance to be given a spotlight in my next video. Today I'm going to be responding to Isaiah Delbridge, who is a comment that I pinned on my last video because I actually enjoyed the comment a lot. For thousands of years I lay dormant. Who has disturbed my slumber? Sorry I haven't been on a video, bro. I've missed you. Don't worry about it, Isaiah. I know I've seen you in the past. I've seen your comment in the past, and you know, not everybody can be here for every single video, but I am blessed to have the majority of the Black Squad be here and supporting every single video I make every day. And sometimes you gotta take some time off, sometimes you don't catch it, but the fact that you came in and you watched the video means the world to me, and don't sweat it, man. I upload every single day though, so just make sure to hit that notification bell. But I appreciate and love your comment, Isaiah. Thank you so much. This is going to be Blackscape signing off. Take care, guys.
Subscribe for more content.